welcome to Dartmoor. These are teenagers. Now, they're relatively cheap to produce but costly to maintain. And I thought it would be good for them to have their first wild camp. So we're currently at Windy Post. We're going to be camping up on Great Mis Tor tonight.
Why are you growing a beard?
Because I want to look different.
You look like a fat Richard Hammond.
So this is Matthew. He was an accident, and here we have James, who was the result of Lewis Hamilton winning the 2008 British Grand Prix. Anyway, we're going to get our bags and we're going to start our little journey up to Great Mis Tor. So we've left the Four Winds car park. We're now on the climb proper up to Great Mis Tor. It started raining, unfortunately. So hopefully this clears. Okay, what a spot to pitch. Here we have all three tents. So we have on the left, we have the Jack Wolfskin Gossamer 2 for Matthew. In the middle, the Abisko Light 1 from Fjallraven. And on the right, my pride and my joy, the Hilly Big Zulu. Look at it. What a spot to pitch. We have okay, in the tents now, about to make some hot chocolate. So just going to go over my stuff. So we've got hot chocolate here. Boys are going to have them as well. Got a little bit of water, 2 Guinnesses, and for dinner I've actually got some pre-cooked sausages in the bag there. I've got some hoisin and garlic stir-fry sauce and some golden vegetable rice as well. And just in case hungry tomorrow morning, I've got some noodles. So all set to start cooking. James, a bit windy up here.
Yeah.
How is your first wild camp? I know you've done lots of normal camping, but being up here on top of a Tor in little tents, how are you getting on?
Well, views are very, very, very good.
Yeah.
Not exactly what I do on my channel.
No. So James has got a YouTube channel, Thorne's Coasters. He's got an addiction to roller coasters for some reason. But yeah, very, very different up here, and in these tiny little tents as well. But you've got a tent to yourself.
Yeah, which I've never had before, and so far it's been very good, very exhausting. Lots of like organising my stuff in my tent.
Yeah.
Keeping most of it in my bag, luckily.
Yeah.
But
you'll be doing that all night. You'll be reorganising stuff all night.
Yeah.
So,
I have experience with that.
Yeah. Anyway, it's wonderful to have my youngest along and my middle son.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't hold favourites. Matthew on the scene. Okay, so we've got the hot chocolates. Temperature's starting to drop as it usually does at this time, and the views here. So let me show you. We've got Great Staple Tor over there in the middle of the picture, just there, and you've got the Merrivale area down there where we were earlier, and then you've got Brentor Church in the distance. You probably can't see that. I think this is White Tor. And then on the far horizon, Great Lynx Tor, which looks like a battleship. And over there, Fur Tor, the middle of Dartmoor. And yeah, beautiful place. Beautiful place. Tents doing their thing. That was a 360 of where we are. It's an amazing little platform, this. I mean, it's surrounded it's like a cauldron of rocks. And lots of places to climb, so we are going to be in a minute heading up to the top of the Tor to have a look. But look at this kind of shatter zone here, and now we're around here. Ah, yes. Okay, so we've had our hot chocolate and we're now going to go up to the top. Okay, so it is now time to cook dinner. Now, I'm cheating for the boys. I've got them the Summit to eat spaghetti bologneses. And for myself, I've got all the stuff that I told you about earlier. So I want to give a couple of shout outs. We'll do proper YouTube shout outs in a bit. But just some people we saw. So I met two people on top of the Tor just now. Lovely guys. Hello, and thank you for putting up with us here, because obviously you're camping up here too. And also a guy who we met just below us, about 10 foot below us here, not far away, you can probably hear me, called Sam. Lovely guy. We had a really good chat this evening. So hi Sam, if you're watching. So I'm now going to get cooking. I'm not going to completely bore you with this. I'll probably show you my dinner, but I'm going to get the boys done first. Okay, whilst I am waiting for the boys' food to cook, I want to give a couple of camping shout outs. First of all, for Chasian hikes, camps and outdoors. So this is kind of he does lots and lots of Dartmoor stuff, so some great Dartmour camps. One here recently actually on Great Mis Tor, along with the odd kind of review video as well, so it's a nice little mix there. I'll put the link down in the description below. Also, I haven't yet mentioned Camping N-Wilddragon. Again, I will put the link down below. So this is more sort of Brecon Beacons fun stuff, really good, with the odd sort of miscellaneous video here and there, such as camper van conversions and stuff like that. So there's a couple of channels for you to subscribe to, maybe, if you really want to. So the boys' dinner is pretty much ready now. I'm going to go and distribute it to them. I'm going to do a quick guy line check as well around the tents. I found a load of spare 9-inch pegs, which I'm going to probably use on the windward side, and then I'm going to cook my tea. Okay, so my meal a little bit different. So I've got a little bit of golden rice. Now this is a really strange meal. A little bit of water because the rice tends to be a bit dry, and then into that I'm going to put some of this sauce, which again, it's not really the way to go, really, but I don't care. I just want something sticky. Now, Warren Brand on Linley's 360 will always put goo in his rice, so I'm doing the same, and that looks really seriously gross. Boys, you are so lucky with what you're eating. Now, finally, I do actually have some cooked sausages to go in. Now, I don't actually have a knife with me, and so these are going to have to be literally broken up and chucked in like that. And I realise this is a really strange meal to have, but hey, who cares? Anything tastes better on a mountain. Let's get this cooked and let's see what it looks like. Okay, this is nearly ready. I have to keep stirring it. But yes, nearly ready. Look at this. Actually looks really quite nice. I'm surprised. But we'll see in a minute what it tastes like. Okay, it is done. Let's have a taste and see what it's like. Yeah, I do like that. That is really nice. Boys, how was yours? Right. Huh. Okay, well, we are now in bed, all tucked up nicely. A little bit of wind out there, nothing too much, just the usual sort of blustery wind that you get up at this altitude. So, talking of which, we're 538 metres above sea level. So it's high, but not that high, which is 1,765 feet. We're just above the Walcombe River, which is down in the valley there. And we're about 4 miles from Princetown, where I was in my last video, going to King's Tor. So I'm going to call it a night there. If anything happens in the night, I'll come back to you, which it shouldn't do. And I'm now going to take you to the morning. I didn't burn him. Oh. Well, I had quite a nice sleep there.
Probably 6 hours, I reckon. Maybe even more, I don't know. But yeah, really good sleep. Waking to a coffee. It's getting quite windy out there now, so I think I'm going to have a coffee. I've got pot noodle for breakfast, of course, and then I think we're going to have to think about getting the tents down and heading down. So yeah, good morning. It's decaf, isn't it? I brought decaf. Why have I brought decaf? Oh, my lovely tent!
Oh, it's a waste of money.
What?
I said it's a waste of money.
Matthew, what's the most important thing?
Leave no trace.
Leave no trace. So, James,
Yeah.
first wild camp. How did you sleep?
I got about 4 hours.
4 hours.
Or something
I got
like
over
that.
6. Over 6.
Yeah, but other than that, it's been very good. The only problem I did have was with the flapping of the tent.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the only real issue for me.
Yeah. And the food. Food was good,
The
right?
food was really good.
Do you
Yeah.
hear that? The food was good. I made the food. Right. Well, brilliant.
Well, you heated it up.
Don't worry about him.
Shrek.
So, don't call me Shrek. So, from the top of Great Mis Tor, we are now going to descend, and I will see you in the next one.